if anyone's going to do it, having Jack Black on board is quite the way to go, isn't it? But I think it's a great idea. Helps with learning French at school. If you watch the French films with the subtitles, again, good way to learn a language. That on an average, a child would see the same number of words. The Narnia books, Roald Dahl books. It's a huge number of words. And we'll be speaking to one retail worker, Michelle Whitehead, who says the violence is the worst she's seen in over 20 years. That's coming up later in the programme. Now, also this morning, hello there, good morning to you. Over 1,000 calls have been made to a helpline set up for concerned families after police removed 35 bodies and suspected human ashes from a funeral directors in Hull. Humberside police say they're investigating a truly horrific incident. Polly Bartlett has the details. Hundreds of sub-postmasters wrongly convicted in the Post Office Horizon IT scandal could be one step closer to clearing their names and claiming compensation as a new law is introduced to Parliament today. The legislation is expected to exonerate those convicted in England and Wales on the basis of the faulty Horizon accounting software by the end of July. Our Chief Dame Esther Ranson says she doesn't have much time left to campaign for a vote on assisted dying and has called on Sir Keir Starmer for support. The Labour leader told violent attacks against shop workers have more than doubled in the last year, according to figures shared exclusively with Good Morning Britain by the trade union Usdaw. The annual report found 46% of workers were threatened by a customer in the last year. The group is campaigning to expand legislation, which already exists in Scotland, to better protect shop workers. Juliet Dunlop is... Now, for those of you who don't normally have your subtitles turned on, don't worry, you've not knelt on your remote. It turns out that switching on the subtitles like this can help your child read. Parents in Essex are rolling out a campaign to thousands of schools in the UK and the US after a report found 50,000 children started secondary school without basic English and maths skills last year. And as Liz Summers reports, they've recruited one of film's most famous teachers to help. Moment, isn't it, for the victims, but just the next step. Shocking, aren't they? What would this legislation do for workers then?